All right, hello, hello. How goes it? It's a lot nicer out today, so hopefully I won't have the same issues that I had the last two streams. Hello, hello, Varian. Welcome in. Pretty good. You're just chilling at home. Always good. All right. So last time, we had left off right outside of. Oh, I forgot to turn on. There we go. Forgot to turn on my game input audio. The last time I left off, working on getting Nito down. I'm hope. Whoops! This is the wrong file. That was the wrong file. All right, where's no levels? There's no levels. You get a true 10 days off and you intend to use them to the fullest. That is perfectly fair. All right. Let's get going back at it. And of course, as soon as I get in here, somebody pings me. These... Go away. Go away. Can you get off of me? Uh-oh. I think I'm out of range. I hope I'm out of range. Okay, we're good. This shouldn't hit me, because he extends it super far up. What on earth is he even attacking? Oh, they came behind. Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't allowed to move. I just wasn't allowed to move. Getting stunned into all of those, yeah, it was a little unfortunate. My mouse is also like, I don't know, it's being a little weird for some reason. Gonna see about making a little more space on my desk. Right here. And this next one I actually want to walk down. Go past this guy and down here. And then we go this way. Yes. And down here. Okay. If nothing else, I've kind of learned the path to run. Oh, and after doing the OBS update, I'm running at not as low CPU as I used to, but it's now sitting at like 10 to 13% average instead of you know, spiking 50 to 60%. I'm still not pleased by the fact that it is using more CPU, don't get me wrong, but it's at least less bad than it was before. I still don't know what caused it to start guzzling so much of my CPU in the first place. Yeah, it is. It is significantly better. Okay. So for that attack, by the way, just watch for the second time that he moves his arm upwards, and that'll pretty much be when you want to dodge. Like that. I would like for him to come over here, though, instead of... you know, just doing whatever he's doing over there. Or whatever he was doing over there, because he did actually come over here. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I don't think I can get out of range of this. Really? That was out of the range? Okay. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Oh, I thought I rolled that. Did he grab his own guy? I think he did. Okay. Pressed a heal there, but I guess it just decided to not go. Oh, hello. Unironically, it might be worth going and beating, Moonlight Butterfly. For no other reason than the fact that, Butterfly gives divine weapons. And if I have an offhand divine weapon that can just, you know, one-tap these... Oh my days! Okay. But yeah, if I get an offhand divine weapon that can just one-tap the skeleton ads, they won't come back. Is he... what's he doing? Okay, he was doing that. Grab. As long as you're close enough, the grab actually is zero threat at all. I need to get out of there. Still got hit. I don't want to go any further back because I don't want to pull the big guys. Didn't see what he was doing fast enough. I think I'm dead here. Okay. Yeah, of course you went first. Can you not, maybe? Dude, I was so close to getting destroyed there. I'm pinned in the corner. Yeah. Man. Honestly, the ads are only a problem because of how large Nito is. That's the only reason why they're ever any issue, is just because the guy himself is so physically large that he just blocks everything. It's so easy for them to pin you into corners because of that. Oh, I went... Am I in the right spot? I am in the right spot. How about that? Mission failed successfully? What do you mean? about me not realizing that I was in the correct spot. I mean, it wasn't an accident that I went to the right spot. I was just, you know, I was turning the lantern off. Because I do kind of want to learn how to navigate Tomb of Giants blind. For any later runs I might do. That was nonsense, by the way. Alright, here's hoping that the scripted fall damage doesn't kill me. It didn't, lovely. And he also decided to not do his I don't know what the attack's called. Oh, now he's doing it. Too late. You know, it would be great if these guys just, like, didn't exist. Too early and then almost too late. Big guy over there, I don't want to go too much further back from here. Okay. Lovely. Too early. Way too early, actually. That was insane how early that was. I would really like if he would stop spamming that attack. Oh, I'm dead here, aren't I? Yeah. Pinned into the wall because this is a well-designed boss. The problem is, I don't think that... Did I turn off Discord notifications? I mean, you can't hear my Discord anyway, so that's not really your problem. Again, it's not your problem. I don't see why you're interested in my Discord notifications. It's kind of weird. I honestly, okay, if I fail one more time, I think I'm actually just gonna warp to Anne Orlando, go and grab again, it's not your problem, like, stop asking about it. But I might go and grab the Occult Club from Anne Orlando, and then transmog it down to a Divine Club. So that way I have a weapon that's capable of just permanently killing the skeletons here. I don't have any green titanite, and I don't really have the souls for it. but it's kind of whatever. Yep, just roll right towards me. Ah. Yeah, okay, that killed me to instability damage. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go down, Orlando. I'm gonna grab the occult club. I don't know if I can actually warp back to Tomb of Giants. I think it'd be really dumb if I can't. But I'm not gonna count on it. I can. Cool. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do... I didn't open anything up. Like, I didn't open up any of the shortcuts. So I'm gonna pretty much have to do the entire run. It shouldn't be that difficult, but it is a little annoying. Gonna throw on the shield for parrying purposes here. Actually, could I have warped to the chamber? Well, I don't think the Chamber of the Princess is actually any closer to where I need to go. This is probably the fastest way. Now that I got this guy to his sword, he should go down pretty easy. Ah, no items. I do really like the... Oh. I should have just accepted the fall damage. There's a bonfire right there. I don't know why I tried that. Now I need to go all the way back from this place. See, I despise Anne Orlando for no other reason than this stupid elevator. This elevator is the pinnacle of time waste. Like, the elevators in Anne Orlando are a prime example if you're in a gaming studio. The elevators in Anne Orlando are a prime example of how to waste your player's time. Like, this is such a long run back for no reason. And it's not an especially dangerous one, but it's still just, it's so long. I once, like, timed the run from, and I was on, like 30 endurance with Grass Crest Shield, so, like, I had a lot of stamina, and I had a huge amount of stamina regen. But I once timed the amount of time that it takes to go from the initial Anne Orlando bonfire to get to the boss arena for O&S. And with running as much as possible, with, like I said, I think it was about 30 endurance with Grass Crest Shield, till... Oh, cool. Yeah, I just... The game just decided to make me kick there instead of swinging my weapon. For zero reason at all. But anyway, the thing that I keep on interrupting myself on, the time that it took for me to run from that bonfire room to the cathedral, to the O&S boss room, and this was with the cathedral gates opened. I did open the cathedral gate. It took about 2 minutes. Two minutes of a boss run back where I didn't even fight any enemies. Like, with that kind of a boss run back, you know, if you have a build that does damage, you're going to be fighting the boss for less time than you're going to be doing the run back. It's actually insane. And admittedly, it was a while back that I did that, and I don't remember exactly my full setup. Because I also might have very well been in heavy load. I used to play in heavy load a lot because heavy load in DS1 isn't really that bad. But it does make you move slower, and it also gives you decreased stamina regeneration speed. So I would have been significantly slower if I was in heavy load. Okay, yep, just hit me from the back, from an area that you can't even see me from. That seems like a very fair amount of missile tracking. Okay, and he falls off. Jesus Christ. I have no words. That was bad. Alright, get over here. Now, honestly, if I was smart with this run, I would have built for hyper mode. But I don't really want to bother. Hyper mode, for your reference, is the setup where you go, you do Power Within plus RTSR, and it increases your effective damage output by an absurd amount. I don't know the exact math on it, but it's about as glass cannon as you can get. Because RTSR requires, I believe, for you to be at 20% or less HP. And Power Within significantly boosts your damage within not that range, but it also decreases your, it decreases, like, it steadily drains your HP over time. So when you stack them both together, it does an insane amount of damage. But it also means that literally anything will one-tap you. And actually, the premier way to one-shot bosses in this game is by using the... I'm gonna eat my souls along the way, I think, because actually if I do that, I might have enough souls to buy some green Titanite to actually upgrade the Divine Club. But digressions aside, the premier way to do like a one-shot build for bosses is hyper mode plus Firestorm / Chaos Firestorm. I think it's Firestorm is the name of the normal one, but it's the one where you have all the pillars of fire that shoot out of the ground. Okay, modify equipment. Revert the Occult Club to a Divine Club. And it's already at Divine +5, really? Okay. Yeah, so I don't even need to worry about, okay. I'll take that. Might as well repair my gear, too. Okay. I didn't realize that it would have been at full to start. I don't know why I'm going this way. There was actually no reason for me to do that. I don't suspect I'll be coming back here. .02 of 60 FPS. Why? Okay. Guess my recording just had to slow down just that little amount. No idea why. Oh. Okay, that's kind of funny. You can heavy attack with the thing here to do a bonk with it. Whoops, I'm dead. No, I'm dead. That was not worth it. We don't need to talk about that. Oh, I didn't rest. I didn't rest at the bonfire. Okay, let's break out the Divine Club. Am I still fast rolling? No, so I need to unequip something. Can I unequip the small leather shield to light roll? I can't. What about going to some lighter armor? Still mid. I don't want to unequip the Mask of the Child. Okay, well this is light roll. A bunch of those pieces literally weighed the same. Yeah, I realized that. Went way too far over. Why did the Black Knight aggro on me? Hello? I mean, it's not really a problem because he's not going to follow me all the way down here, or at least he shouldn't, but still. Alright, so we're going to go in with the Divine Club equipped. This right here is some serious drip. I don't think I've ever had a more beautiful fashion souls set up. It just ever. Not once. Not once have I made a character that looks better than this. Never happened. Man, the things you do for light roll. Okay, thank you very much for that. May I have another? Hard to replicate such genius, true. Now that I have this, by the way, the boss fight is going to be so trivialized. Because I'm only going to have to take down the skeletons once. Speaking of which, can you come over here, please? Way too early. Oh, lovely. I rested at the bonfire, though. Excuse me? I don't know why I'm back here. I literally sat down. Unless if I'm just dumb, in which case I didn't sit down. Hello, dog. Man, New Londo is not gonna be fun. Like, Four Kings is gonna suck majorly. Oh my. I might be a little retarded. I might be a little slow. Just a little. I mean, look, you can make fun of me when you do an SL1 run. That's all I'm saying. And it definitely can be easier than this. It definitely can. It's just... Magic sucks. Magic absolutely sucks. It's just not fun to use. Some sprinkles on top of a cupcake. What do you even mean by that? The skeleton babies coming up out of the ground. Ooh, hello, sir. Can you please not? Alright, hopefully Nito decides to play nice. I don't know if he's gonna play nice. He's already done that once. Oh boy, I got two of them just rolling at me. Yeah, I'm not allowed to move. Nito is genuinely among the worst bosses outside of Dark Souls 2. Because every boss is bad in Dark Souls 2. Actually, you know what? That's not fair to Fume Knight. Fume Knight is still fun. But every other boss in that game is a wonderful example on how not to make a video game. Nito only slightly outranks those guys. Like, it's a pretty non-interactive boss fight. I would say that Nito is similar in caliber to the Nutsack tree. Maybe not quite as bad as that boss, but definitely among the worst. Oh my god, get these babies off of me, man. Get the frickin' babies off of me. Trying to bite my ankles. You know, the Nito boss fight is pretty long as well, or the run back, I mean, is pretty long as well. But at least it's not all going in the same exact direction. Thank you for that. Can you not? I don't know, just whoever put the ads in, like, could really have just not, and the boss fight would be greatly improved for it. I really don't like Nito because I don't like boss fights where the ads are the boss. Or rather, where the ads are more dangerous than the boss. I prefer boss fights like, like Gale. Uh-oh. Where am I going? To the grave, apparently. Because I just got one shot by that guy. But yeah, I like boss fights like Gale, where, you know, it's like a climactic one-on-one duel, or like Midir, where again, it's still just like one huge thing. You know. Oh my god, bro, that hitbox. That hitbox. Why is all, like, in every single game, the hitbox of anything that even slightly resembles a dog is entirely broken. The only example where that's not the case is probably Sif, but that's because Sif doesn't fight like a dog. But yeah, I really dislike Nito. Nito's just not fun. Because the ads are annoying, and if you remove the ads, then the boss just becomes so trivial. That there might as well just not be a boss there. Right, it's just that kind of just unfun. Anti-fun. Even. My god, this is a long run back. Oh, hello. Skill issue. Get better at the game. Ooh, I dodged that blind. Let's go. Alright, now all I need to do is to be not dumb. I thought he was going to start busting there. Oh, there he does it. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going to pull the guys behind. No, looks like we're fine. Are we doing it again? No, what are we doing? I don't know if Nito knows what he's doing. Oh, not allowed to hit his feet. Cool. Yeah, it was definitely a good idea to go and get that Divine Club. Oh, he's busting. Dude, I'm so close to that guy over there. And there we go. Why did it... What? Why did the sword fall out of him? That's a little strange. Okay, where do we go next? I don't need this skull lantern anymore. You know what? I could put on the target shield. Because that is a parrying shield. Never mind, I don't have the dexterity for it. Unlucky. Okay. Where are we going to next? I guess I can see about doing Isleth next. I'm gonna have to fight all of the bosses here because I won't be able to get enough humanity to open the door anyway. I'm not going to be getting stronger at any point during this run. At least I don't think I will. Pretty sure this club is just about all I have. I didn't rest. I'm going to do that real quick. There we go. Got all 10 flasks. I can kindle to more than 10. I don't have any humanities, though, so, you know. You know what? Actually. I'm gonna go to, New Londo first, I think. Reason being, if I'm not gonna get any stronger, I might as well just tackle the most annoying ones first, right? And I'd be willing to wager that the next most annoying boss is probably gonna be Four Kings. It's like my DPS is not gonna be that great. And I'm definitely not positioned to be tanking them, so... I do have some pieces of the Havel armor, so maybe it'll be possible. Here's transient curses. New Londo is such a nice spooky area. Of course, these dweebs do get one-tapped. I'm not even gonna go for, the Firekeeper Soul here. I don't really think I'm gonna need it. I don't exactly see a point in going after it, to be honest. Considering the, extreme low amount of HP that I have. I thought I killed you. I mean, not that you're not dead already. Can you not be inside the floor? I'm not a fan of this area, if for no other reason than the fact that the enemies can just stick around inside of the floor where it becomes excessively difficult to hit them. Okay, there's shortcut number 1. I'm just gonna YOLO through here. I'll probably get punished for it. Because these... Yeah, look at that. Yep, just casually flying through the walls. Because that's fun game design. Making an enemy that literally doesn't respect... I mean, okay. Enemies already don't respect the terrain because... This is such a dumb mechanic, by the way. When you warp to somewhere, the game should auto-reset that to be your like the point that you return to on death. It's so dumb that you have to physically rest at the place. Do not like at all. Yes, I'm actually gonna have to go and beat up all the ghosts in there. Which is obnoxious. It is obnoxious. But otherwise, they're just gonna fly inside the walls and kill me again. I'm also down to 1 transient curse. Which is also annoying. I guess I can buy more at Ingward. But, like... I don't know, man. I don't want to spend time down here. It's just kind of an annoying place to be. I don't like being forced onto a time limit for no good reason. And that's exactly what this place does. It puts you on a literal time limit. Now, it's really just a soft time limit, but, like, time limits are still just bad. There's no reason to do them. Already getting hit through the floor. Love that. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going up now. Yeah. I didn't even, like, want to go onto the elevator to begin with, but I wouldn't have been able to go down because immediately they all filled up the inside of it. So that's actually me just screwed. Because the only way that I'm getting any amount of transient curses now is if I get all the way through. So I'm just gonna have to hope that I can land some quit outs to reset those guys. I don't think anybody else actually sells transient curses. Or at least not that I can recall. So the only other way that I'd be able to fight the ghosts at this point, is if I actually just, just go and get myself actually cursed. That I have to go to the depths for, and being cursed is a very bad mechanic in this game, because it reduces your HP by half, and it also, like, cuts a whole bunch of your damage for no reason at all. It is, I would argue, probably the worst mechanic in this game, is curse. I don't mind the instant death build-up part of it. Like, I think that's fine. I've gone no issues with that part. It's the whole... Yeah, how did you get here already? Like, are they actually just teleporting to me? Because it seems like that. Man, what a horrible area. And the other thing is also, like, I can't even do a quick quit out. I can't even do a quick quit out because I'm on keyboard and mouse. Hold on, I've had an idea. Can you take damage from divine weapons? No. Okay. Understood. This game is bad. Honestly, this game low-key gets so bad after Anor Londo. Like, there's a lot of problems in this game after Anor Londo. The areas are generally extremely linear, and also just not that fun to explore. There's usually some really dumb gimmick mechanic. Yeah, it just isn't exactly what I would call a good time. Okay, am I going to be... When I come back in, am I going to be on the ladder? That's what I'm curious about. How is there one already inside the ladder shaft? How are you here? Oh, my lord. Oh, yeah, I need to go over to Sith. Well, I might as well at least, unlock the seal. If I can get there without getting ganked through the walls. Nice. What a terrible mechanic, man.
Oh yeah, let's make some enemies that can fly through the walls, and they can't take any damage. They're invincible too. And you know they can summon each other, and like, oh yeah, that's a fun idea. That's a good idea.
Whatever unpaid intern made that enemy, like, I hope you have a really bad day. Get an ingrown toenail. I'm still just gonna go and unlock the seal. Oh, did I mention that the ghosts also have infinite range too, for some reason? Dude, New Londo is such a horrible area. I might have some more colorful words to call it if my brother wasn't home. Yep, getting attacked through walls where I can't even see the enemies. Not even allowed to see who's trying to hit me. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna grab some water. Okay, I'm back. Time to go kick a dog. I'm just gonna go through the front way. I have the money for the Crest of Artorias, so we should be fine. It might be a little annoying to go and push through the Forest Hunter Covenant, but whatever, I'll deal with it. This is gonna be the first visit actually down to Darkroot. Give me the Crest of Artorias. There we go. Yeah, so this guy's still up. He is still alive and well. 20k is kind of nuts, by the way, for the Crest of Artorias. Like, Andre is low-key ripping you off there. And by low-key, I mean, honestly, pretty high-key. I do just one-tap these guys. That's pretty nice. Narion has to go to the contraption underground. How come I always go through the well, not the ladder that drops you right into the room with the thing you have to turn? Because it's just the most direct path. Like, it's just the easiest path to get to. Like, I could go and find the other way, but, like, the well is just right out in the courtyard. And also putting yourself directly down into the area with all the bone wheels, is not an especially good idea for a deathless run. Like, if I'm going to have to fight bone wheels at all, which I would rather not do, I'm gonna go and fight them one at a time. Like, it's gonna be one at a time, or not at all. Can you guys go away? Oh, man. Dude, the forest hunters are so annoying. Just NPC spam. Where's the thing? What? I think I missed the building. Pretty sure I missed the building. How did I miss the building? What? Oh, there's an ent here now. What is happening? Okay, so there's the stairs. Yes, the building's right here. How did I get turned away from this? Frankly, I have no clue. Are you gonna chase me in here? You are. Wow, that guy is after me. Got the mushroom lads. I'm just gonna drop down. Unless if this is the thing right here. It is. No fall damage for me today. Alright, let's see how this goes. Sif isn't too hard of a boss, but I'm also not that good at her. So we will see how it goes. Case in point. I mean, my damage isn't bad. I wouldn't call it good either. Especially for this game. Can you stop jumping around? Oh. Can you not heal loop me? Come on. I know that this game doesn't input read like that. That's it. Big dog. Stop it. Please. I'm taking, like, really weird chip damage whenever she jumps. Like that. I don't really know why. I mean, okay, I guess it would probably hurt a bit to have, you know, a dog that's like 15 times your size jumping on you. Alright, there we go. Huh? Why did the sword ragdoll like that? Huh? Okay. Whatever you say, I guess. Yeah, Four Kings ain't gonna be easy. But with my trusty bonk stick and a little bit of willingness to bash my head against a stone wall, maybe it's doable. You know, I can't help but wonder, like, what a lot of this stuff could have ever been used for. Like, sure, it's a ruin, so you can't exactly see a whole lot of defining features in some places. But at the same time, like, this is not an aqueduct. Why, like, what would a bridge this thin ever be usable for? Okay. Catch you later, Varian. This is a little bit of a long run back, not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to get used to this run back, probably. Whether it's to the Dark Wraiths or the boss itself, I imagine I'll probably be spending quite a bit of time down here. At least I'm on light roll, so dodging the Dark Wraiths might not be the worst thing ever. Bit of an emphasis on might, though, because they can still do that. And that level of hit tracking is not exactly something I want to be dealing with. Alright, we've got 8 flasks. Covenant of Artorias. Equipped. And we're gonna go down. Down to Goblin Town. Also known as the Abyss. Alright, where are you? You're right there. I'm gonna have to be aggressive, and I'm gonna have to be a bit lucky. Yikes, that's not damage that I'm doing. I'm not doing damage. Yep, love that. Can you not? Okay. Love it. I think I'm just dead here. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Oh, hello, Heizekite. We are not having fun with Four Kings. Yeah, I don't do damage. I do no damage. I might have to, like, go down to, Blighttown. And potentially see about picking up, like, Power Within. Maybe get RTSR as well. Look for the hyper mode. How do people usually beat them at SL1? I have no idea, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'm not acquainted with the orthodox method for SL1 runs. Would have been good to know. It would have, but also would have been, you know, a bit less difficult. And the other thing is also, I don't want to necessarily just, like, copy things that other people have done. Not that an SL1 run is anything original. But at the same time... whoops. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, maybe I'm not alive. Uh-oh. Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's angry. No, thank you. He angry, he angry. Oh, there's so many. Oh, you do damage. Oh, you do damage. You, sir, do some damage. Okay, I don't know why he didn't aggro. I mean, he aggroed, he just, like, didn't do anything about it. Now, I do actually know some of the one-shot setup for the this boss. I do kind of know how the one-shot setup works. Which is using it uses a pyromancy that is a little bit of an unorthodox one to use, considering the fact that in most other occasions it doesn't really deal damage. Oh, come on, seriously? Oh, I'm dead here, aren't I? Because that thing's just going to follow me forever. Doing less damage to the boss health bar than the normal enemy is kind of strange, IMO. So, they're not actually doing all that much damage to me. I might unironically be able to just, like, go heavy or even overload like Havel tank or something. I think I'm just dead. I'm pretty sure this one-shots me. It didn't. It only took 3 bars. Okay. But yeah, these guys they're doing significantly less damage than I'd expected. I say as he does 2 attacks that destroy my entire health bar. But yeah, it might be worth just stacking something that gives me, surprisingly weak. Yeah. I can mid-roll with the centerpiece of Havel's armor on. So I think I can probably put on the full set and not even be fat rolling. Why am I using a club? Because blunt damage is actually pretty good. B, it was really cheap and easy to acquire. And C, this particular club has a funny little thing to it. This is the spiked club, or the reinforced club, which has some bleed buildup on it. And bleed buildup in DS1 doesn't apply to very many things, but the things that can be bled are very, very susceptible to it. Typically, when you can bleed something, it only takes like 3 or so hits to proc the bleed on it. Hold up, did somebody say meow in chat? Did I read that correctly? I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Is that something that I saw, or am I tripping? Okay, well now I think you're doing it for the bit. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I was probably tripping. Oh, hello. Rude. Crazy that the boss does less damage than the ghosts. I'm gonna stay on mid-roll going through here. Oh. I might be a little dumb. I'm gonna stay on mid-roll going through here, but I'll probably go all the way up to heavy load once I actually enter the boss room. But I want to be able to run past these guys for now. If I go to heavy load, it's gonna more or less guarantee that any of the magic stuff or I don't know why I picked that up. Ooh, he's right on me. But it's gonna basically guarantee that the magic stuff and the grab is going to hit me. But if I have enough damage negation, and if I have enough poise, I don't think that'll matter. If I'm still on mid-roll with the main armor piece on, I can probably add at least the legs without going into fat, or without going into overload, I mean. Oh, why am I still in the Princess Guard Covenant? Okay, yeah, I can actually put it all on. And I'm only in fat roll. There's my souls. I'm gonna go after him. And because I have the Mask of the Child, I actually have, like, normal stamina regen. Yeah, he's not doing damage to me. I wouldn't exactly call that damage that he's doing. Oh, I would call that damage, though. Oh, my. Yeah, okay, I still can't turn my back to him. Still can't turn my back on him because he could just do that. If I was smart, I probably would have gotten the Grass Crest shield at some point, but I really can't be bothered to go all the way down into that part of Darkroot. Now, I said before that I would just be doing the normal run of the game, not on like an all bosses run. At this point, I definitely can't be bothered to do DLC. DLC is going to be horrendous, I think, on this run. I just don't think it's going to be fun. Specifically with... I think that the Sanctuary Guardian would be terrible to fight on this run. You know, it looks like you should be able to walk around on some of that. I guess that's why the posts are where they are. To make sure that you actually can't get over to those. He'd one-hit me. He might. I don't know if he'd one-shot me, but he's definitely fast enough and aggressive enough that, at the very least, the run would suck. I mean, to be fair, it already does kind of suck. I'm gonna see some. I'm gonna see about something here. Cause I see an item down there. Can this? This is probably death to try and go down there. Oh, well, I'm gonna find out right now. Ooh. So that by itself isn't actually death. That's an interesting hitbox you got there, Mr. Dark Race. Surely if I remove that, then I can mid-roll. Yeah, okay. The slow movement speed of heavy load was just really starting to get to me. It was your fault, Marion. It was your fault. I hope you know that. If you didn't return, then I wouldn't have died there. It's that simple. It's that simple. Now I got back in the basement, Data Goblin. It's still your fault. I will not be convinced otherwise. I seem to remember that I used to use, a shortcut through this area that I don't know if it was intentional or not as a shortcut. And I seem to remember it dealing a bit of fall damage. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Lovely. Oh my. But look at this. I'm already at the place. Uh-oh. I'm alive. I am alive. If I had gone down any further, then I either would have ended up in the abyss or, you know, perishing from fall damage. Lucky Luke. Huh? Is that a phrase that exists? Thank you very much for that one, sir. I hate the fact that this area is just a blank black screen. Because there's zero depth perception. Like, there's zero perception of depth in there. Which means that stuff like that can happen. Because I think that the magic thing is significantly closer to me than it actually is. Never heard of Lucky Luke? No, never heard of Lucky Luke. Is it a Twitch thing, or is it like a thing that exists in the part of the world that you live in? Cartoon? Oh, okay. That does kind of explain then, because I've never been a big cartoon consumer. Like, not even as a kid, I didn't really watch cartoons. Pretty much, I think the only cartoon that I really watched was Phineas and Ferb. Varian running background checks on people in chat, as per usual. What do I mean? You know exactly what I mean. You should know exactly what I mean. Okay, let's get down there. Hopefully he decides to do something that doesn't one-shot me. I mean, you are perfectly free to say whatever you will, and I'm free to believe whatever I will. Dude, this is such a terrible area, man. This is such a bad area for a boss. Like, if there was a floor here, if a floor existed, then this would be perfectly fine. because you would be able to actually, like, tell where stuff is. But there isn't. So it's impossible to tell where stuff actually is. And then the boss does nonsense like that, where it combos, into the stupid magic ability into the big damage sword swing. And it just one-shots you. Because you're doing an SL1 run, and you have 10 vitality. Yeah, with Champion Gundyr, you mean? Yeah, I agree with that. The fact that there's no floor is just like, I mean, even in the Manus Arena, the Manus Arena even is significantly better, right? Because there's, you know, there's terrain that exists. Manus also has floor, yes he does. And honestly, maybe that's just a simple byproduct of, like, the devs learning that, okay, maybe having some source of depth perception is a good idea. Right, because Artorias of the Abyss was released, I think, a year or two after, okay, I don't know how that's hitbox, but whatever. But yeah, I want to say that Artorias of the Abyss was a year or so after, the main game of Dark Souls 1. The other annoying part about this, is that this guy has, the last 3 times in a row, done exactly the same start. The magic cast into the big attack, like into one of the big damage swings. Is it happening again? I think it's happening again. Look at that, it happened again. Wasn't quite one of the big damage swings, but, like, still. Okay, now can you please let me get some damage on you? That would be great, thank you. I don't know how he missed me there, but whatever, I'll take it. Okay. I think I like, very, very closely live that. It does seem like I do. Alright, where's the next one? Oh, there's one right on me. So there's 2 up right now. I can honestly play locked on to these guys. I don't think this is the run. I think I've gone through too many heals already. Uh-oh. Cool, that just one-shots me. Okay, I'll be back in a second. we're back. Yeah, so I need to avoid taking as much damage as I can on the way there. And also, especially with that first guy, like... I think I was down to like 3 Estus or something when I went down there. And that was after the first guy and like half of the second one. And with my damage output, I'm expecting 5 total, I think. I think 5 total is a reasonable expectation. Yeah, just, you know, just give the enemies infinite range. That's fun. I might also want to see if there's anything in my inventory that I have the stats to use that could theoretically outdamage the club. Maybe the battle axe might? I don't know. Hello? There's literally nothing there. What? I don't even know what happened there. There was nobody there. Yeah, God. Oh, come on. You don't have to do me like that. The game got an agenda against me. I'm not gonna go that far, but, I don't know, that last death was kind of questionable, wasn't it? I did kind of just die to nothing. Like, there was probably a ghost that was lodged underneath and inside in just the perfect way that it had the range to hit me, but I couldn't see it. Which is yet another example of this place being absolutely horrible. But there's not really anything I can do about that, you know. Yeah, honestly, like, okay, in a normal run, I'm usually stacked enough at this point that this area poses 0 problems. However, here, oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. But yeah, on this run, things are happening in such a way that, I actually am willing to call this area worse than Izalith. Right, Izalith is bad because it's unfinished. This area of the map, by contrast, is bad because it's bad. Like, it's really bad. Really, that does fall damage to me, and I'm gonna take more. But, like, this area, it was finished. It's just also the worst area in the game. Where are you? You're right there. Don't throw any magic BS at me. Of course it's throwing magic BS at me. Oh, lovely. Okay. Okay, that was a weird interaction right there. I must have been on actually 1 HP though. But that was a really weird interaction because the animation for my Estus finished, and I even got like the sound and the particle effect of it, of the animation finishing, but the Estus wasn't consumed. Like, I was still at 7 Estus. And I also didn't heal at all. Like, he must have hit me on literally the frame before it finished. You know what they really should have done? They should have put a shortcut to the boss, like, right back at this area. There should really be a shortcut to the boss at the entrance from Firelink Shrine. Because otherwise, the run back is literally this entire part. Okay, I don't know how that even hit me. Like, there's not even, like, it's not even close anymore. Like, this hit data is actually just cheating now. Sure. I guess sometimes you just end up in these places in life. I also wish that this whole, like, spiral stair down to the boss was shorter. There's only so much spiral staircase you can walk down before it gets old. And another thing, what would a tower like this, what purpose would a tower like this ever have served? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, just don't throw magic at me, and we're good. Thank you. I dodged that? Okay. Dude, how am I missing these? That's another one spawning. Man. What an obnoxious boss fight. Okay. This might be a long one, yeah. I'm kind of curious about, how some of these other weapons might serve. Because if I can increase my damage output, then this should become significantly easier. Like, it's clearly not going to happen, right? But if my damage output were to double, for instance, then I would have been, like, I wouldn't have ever been fighting two at a time there. If I had 2x damage, like, I never would have, yeah, it never would have been two at a time. It would have been, I would have gotten the first one, because I got the first one to about half before, the second guy showed up. The problem is just, like, I don't want to build into magic. I don't want to have to take the time to bother to learn how, all of that stuff is gonna work. The other thing is just, like, I'm really not sure what weapon I could use to increase my damage output at all. Like, I don't even know what weapons I can wield, is the thing. Like, you know, the, let's say this Viahander, for instance, like, sure, that'd be some really nice damage. Problem is, I only have 12 strength and 9 dexterity, so I don't have the stats for it in either category. I would need 10 dex and at least 16 strength to two-hand. So, like, that one is clearly out of the question. Maybe the battle axe, when upgraded, is maybe gonna do more damage. But it would probably be marginal. Of course, that hits. I don't know how that hits, but it does. Okay. I guess we're just doing tons of damage now for no reason. 252 on that R2. I might need to R2 spam him. He goes right past me with that. But yeah, again, it's roughly about the point that I get him to, Oh, I'm dead. I don't think I can get out of that. No, we're out of it. Okay. But I'm getting hit by this for sure. Consumed an Estus without healing. That's cool. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check a few things. I want to see if I can't find the 4 Kings damage resistances. Where do we have... Okay, here's defenses and resistances. So its lowest resistances are to lightning and to fire. All of the physical damage types it has exactly the same. It also has slightly lower magic resistance. In order for that to really mean anything for me, I think I would probably have to have something that does pure damage in those stats. Which I'm not going to be able to have access to. So in that case, I'm going to see what kind of weapons do you have? It's 16 strength, 10 dexterity. I can't use that. The broadsword could be an option. But the battle axe does just kind of look better. I guess I could also go Castus for, the funnies. I don't have the very large ember. I don't even remember where that's from, actually. Where you can collect that. Oops, not there. I'm gonna go to Anne Orlando, to the giant blacksmith. I'll see what he has for sale, because he'll also have, the better upgrade options. Yeah, my main problem here is just, like, I don't know what I can put on, I don't know what I'm going to be able to put on in terms of weapons. That's going to be out-damaging the reinforced club here. What other weapons could I potentially have access to? There's the Lightning Spear in Sun's Fortress. It's a +0 Lightning Spear, though, as far as I recall. And I also probably don't have the dexterity to use it. The Crystal Halberd here, I probably also don't have the dexterity for. How much dex does the halberd need? 12, yes. I won't have the dexterity to use it without taking a pretty severe damage debuff. Alright, what do you got? Giant halberd and giant shield, which I can definitely not use. Okay. I'm gonna see about maybe upgrading the battle axe, and we'll see if the damage there ends up looking any better than on the reinforced club. I need 9 of these. There we go. Okay, now modifying it, I guess I can't do the modification here. But I'll see about buying the 9 large Titanites that I'll need for upgrading that. I don't actually know if I'll have enough souls to be able to get there. But yeah, I'm not... Perfect. I'm not otherwise convinced necessarily that I will have enough damage to really bring these guys down. Not with the amount of HP that I had. If I had more... Like, here's the thing. If I either had more HP or more damage, it would have to be a significant amount of more damage. Then I think I would probably be able to do this. But with 10 vitality and bad damage, I don't think it's especially realistic. Okay, modify equipment. I can either turn this to +6 battle axe or to a raw battle axe. So the reinforced club +5 would be less damage than the normal, so I'm gonna turn this into raw. I need 1 more. But let's look at the damage. 224 plus 45 versus 207 plus 36. And I don't think... Well, 224 plus 45... I don't know, 1 extra might get me there. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So the reinforced club is just better, and I just wasted a lot of souls. Lamau. I guess it's time to get back to, beating my head on the wall until it breaks. Which is not the strategy that I would like to be employing. I suppose that I could also try just going back to light roll and just dodging the boss. Go away. Wait a second. Aw, that just slides me off. Man. Now why'd I have to go and do that? Hot take, maybe a cold take. Enemies should be forced to de-aggro when you enter a boss area, like when you cross over a boss fog gate. Because it's not especially fun walking into a boss arena and then watching a chunk of your HP get stolen by an enemy hitting you through the fog gate. No, of course you're doing that. Oh, and I got hit by it. Glad to see things are going normally over here. I think that's the second one spawning, yep. That sucks, because that's a big time waster. Alright, where's the next one? Already on top of me, and I'm dead. Oh my god, man. Such a bad mechanic. Just when I warp to somewhere, just set that as my respawn point. Yeah, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I am a staunch hater. Doing this run, I'm a staunch hater of SL1 runs. Because all it seems to really do, at least for this game, all doing a soul level 1 seems to do, is just to maximize the randomness. Okay. Yeah, so after a quick search, it looks like, the orthodox thing to do is just to stack big, pyromancy buffs. Basically, Dusk Crown, Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring, and, Power Within. And then you get, like, Great Combustion, and just fire away. But I am too lazy to go and get spells. Now, I guess another thing that I could do is, see about changing my weapon here from a raw, +5 to a lightning +5. Lightning +5 would probably do more damage. I don't remember what kind of Titanite I need for lightning, though. And it's gonna need a lot of souls that I don't exactly have at the moment. So I guess another option could be to go and pivot to somewhere else. Oh, thank God, I just threaded the needle there. But the option, the answer could be to go and head off somewhere else. Right, maybe to... Okay, lovely. That your hand was nowhere near me. But whatever, I suppose. You can waste your time, you can waste my time if you feel like it, because I don't really have a say in the matter. I didn't need to roll there. That was a bad roll. I wonder how effectively I might be able to strafe him. Okay. Oh my, I'm just getting hit by everything. What is that linger, bro? Right, so I've got 2 active now. At once. And we're doing the magic stuff. Yay! Yeah, okay, there is no getting out of that. This is fun. True. Yeah, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is once again go back to Anor Londo because I'm... No, this is just normal Four Kings, Varian. This is Four Kings acting like Four Kings. Oh. Uh-oh. I only have a single Titanite chunk. Yikes. Okay. Magic thing seems undodgeable. It's not actually undodgeable. But the problem with it, is that, depth perception is so bizarre in that boss arena because everything is just smooth and featureless. Where's the archer? Which side is he on? Oh, he's right up above me. Okay, cool. I think the other giant's... Yeah, he's actively climbing up the stairs after me. Okay. So, apparently, lightning infusion needs titanite chunks. You need to plus 10 normal and then go into lightning. So, I'm gonna need a lot of souls. Get off the stairs. Okay, I never pressed the roll button there. I don't know what happened. Stop being a coward. Jesus Christ, I hate these shield guys. Oh my god. Put your shield down. Jesus Christ. Actually, screw you. But yeah, I'm gonna need... How many... I have 2 large shards. And I need a lot. I need, I think, 9. Okay. Love that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I need 9 large titanites. You're still at half. Yeah, thank you for permanently pinning me to the ground. How is that a hit? How is that a hit? In what universe was that a hit? And they get 1,500 souls? Brother. Cool, my roll button is just deciding to not work. You want to know how many titanite shards that is? How many large titanites that is? That's 2. That is 2 large titanites. Because they are 4,800 apiece. So we're gonna be here for a little while, because I'm at least gonna plus 10 normal. Into hopefully at least plus 1 lightning. No, I don't. Oh, it's 3,800. Okay. That's still only 2. But it's not as bad. I need to go back to Andre. It would be such a nice quality of life thing if, like, once you have given a blacksmith, one of the embers, if you could just do that ascension at all the blacksmiths. Right, because if that were the case, it would remove so much redundant running around and going from blacksmith to blacksmith. Because, you know, okay, so Andre is the only one who can ascend the things. Well, the giant blacksmith here is the only one that sells the large titanite shards. This is making me miss DS3's Firelink Shrine. So now I need to go over to the parish. This is gonna take a little while, probably. Okay. Andre. Make my weapon +6. It's also kind of dumb, in my opinion, that, that even needs an ascension to begin with. Yes, I think I need 5 more. And I have 1 titanite chunk. I'm gonna go to Firelink Shrine and see if I can't get Frampt to break down my demon titanite into anything useful. Of course, she's asleep. Oh my lord, just... hold on. I can feed him white titanite, but is this got crushed down? Green titanite shards. Okay, and that just becomes normal. Okay, well, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. And he can't crush the demon titanite. Back to here, I guess. Oh, look, it's an automatic elevator being inconvenient. What a surprise. I should probably chill on the complaints a little bit, but at the same time, bro, like, oh my, is this rough? And because my weapon isn't raw anymore, I'm doing significantly less damage. Raw +5 is like slightly better than normal +10 if you don't have scaling. And I most definitely do not have scaling. So this is gonna take some effort. I have 0 and I need 2 for the next upgrade. 5 total. Oh, hi. Hey there, bud. can you maybe go away? Thank you. I'm also, you know what? I might go back to the asylum, go and take out the Black Knights that are over there, because that's gonna be two, Titanite chunks, which I'll need when I get the Lightning Ascension. And also, 800 souls apiece. Oh, you know what? Actually, they give red Titanite, don't they? I'm pretty sure at least one of them gives a red Titanite chunk. There's the Greatsword one in the parish. I could go after that guy. It's 3,800 apiece. I think I probably just get two. Yeah, it's just two that I'm going to be getting. Okay, reinforced weapon. I didn't buy the things yet, Lamau. There we go. And now I need 3. I'll be back in a second. You know, the Dark Wraiths also drop Titanite chunks, don't they? I think they do. I'm gonna look that up. Let's see. Titanite chunk. I'm also gonna need a Titanite slab. I can pick that up in, the Asylum. Apparently the Royal Sentinels have a rare drop chance. Anne Orlando area in front of the giant blacksmith. Hold on. Does that mean... I think I know what that means. Because I need, 8 total Titanite chunks. I need 8 total Titanite chunks. I think I just aggroed 2 at a time. Yeah. Need to back out of here, get some HP going up. So this here should be a Titanite chunk then, unless Extra Life is lying. It is a Titanite chunk. Huge. Drop from Vagrant. I might have to farm up some Dark Wraiths. I have 2 of those. And I need 6 more. So we're gonna go take down the Great Sword Black Knight. In the parish. Then go after... Actually, what's the item out here? I don't remember. I don't remember what the item out here is. Ooh, okay, that was almost bad. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna Homeward Bone back. Warp to Undead Parish. So I'm gonna go and take down the Great Sword Black Knight for that chunk. Plus his souls. The other giant in Sen's Fortress also, will drop a Titanite chunk. I could go back for that one. But the answer's probably going to have to be Dark Wraith farming. I think it'll just end up being the most efficient way to go about it. Over running around all over the place. And honestly, because I still have Framped, I can maybe just get 9 Titanite chunks and feed one to him. No, gesture menu. Oh. That's right. Sit down. Black Knight Shield. Cool. So that puts us at 3 chunks. So I should need 6 more. Does a red chunk crush down to a green shard? I hope not. Red Titanite. Oh. What does it crush down to? What does it crush to? Okay, well, for extra life isn't telling me what it crushes down to. So I guess I'll just have to find that out for myself. I don't care about the rusted iron ring. There's no reason to go and get that. I don't have any rubbish, do I? I don't. The crow gives a trade of rubbish for a titanite chunk, but I don't have any rubbish. There we go. Cutscene actually decides to start, finally. I can probably take Stray. But I'll go after the Sword Black Knights first. You die in Gwendolyn's fight, it's supposed to send you to the last bonfire. Yeah. As far as I know. What, did you get spirited away or something? There is some weird behavior in Anor Londo with, like, those specific bonfires. I don't really know how it works. But that is something that I have personally experienced firsthand. Is, those, like, that particular thing acting strangely. Of course he managed to hit me. Go away, Oscar. You're a hollow now, buddy. Just sit down. Go to sleep. Yup. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's quite annoying, to say the least. I'm gonna pick up the doll, even though I'm not gonna use it. There's not really a reason. So according to Extra Life, oh, come on. The Dark Wraiths can also drop Titanite slabs, which is more incentive for me to see about farming some of those guys. I have no idea how I might expect it to go. Alright, Stray Demon. Let's do this, buddy. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to Stray, but I will be doing a lot of bleed to Stray. If he keeps doing this, then the fight will be over in no time, actually. Still in... okay. Uh-oh. I'm probably gonna have to hit him 2 more times. Yeah. And 2 more. No, 1 more because he's flying up. And 2 more for a bleed. I missed both of those. That's right, get swatted out of the air. Alright, so that's a Titanite slab acquired. How many chunks am I at right now? I'm at 3 chunks. No, it's not what I wanted. Okay, where can I pick up some slabs? Okay. So I pretty much got the only accessible slab for me. But I should be good for, shards now. I should be good for shards, but I will need to farm for chunks. God dang it. I hate this elevator, man. And it just goes right back up instantly. Like, I fall down the shaft and I literally don't have enough time to stand up before the elevator starts going back up again. Like, who thought that it was a good idea to do that? Okay, I'm not interested in fighting the Sentinels this time. Can you get out of my way, please? Stop being a coward. That's what you get for being a coward. Does that mean that I'm on the wrong side? It does, doesn't... No. Wait, what? Huh. Okay. I don't know why that guy was on this side. I don't think he's usually supposed to be on this side. Unless if I'm tripping. Which I could very well be. Okay, so I need 3 large shards. There we go. Reinforced weapon. There we go. Now I modify it into a lightning reinforced club. And reinforce... There we go. 2 lightning reinforced club plus 2. It's finally looking like I'm able to do some damage again. 201 split to both physical and lightning. Of course, split damage means that I do have to deal with split resistances. But I'm hoping that won't be too much of a problem. Okay, how much damage am I doing to you now, bud? 147. That's not bad. So I need, 6 more, I suppose. It's probably 2 and then 4. Okay, what do you turn into? Green Titanite shards, of course. Of course. Something completely useless as far as I'm concerned. Okay, we're gonna head back down. Finally going back to New Londo. Were you in Anor Londo when you died? Because Anor Londo does kind of act weirdly. Once you turn it to Twilight Anor Londo. I have no idea why. It just does. Now, I don't know if that's a permanent... In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not a permanent thing. I think I've died in Anor Londo and have it not reset me to the top bonfire in Twilight Anor Londo. But it's still strange, at the very least. Okay, Darkrai, come here. I need your Titanite. Okay, or you could just one-tap me. That's cool, too. It's so annoying. Yes, it is. It is. It absolutely is. I never said it wasn't. Once more unto the breach, going down to New Londo. Man, they really should have put a bonfire somewhere in New Londo. I have no clue why they didn't. The entire region, not a single bonfire. Like, they could have even put a bonfire, technically not in the area, but like in the Valley of the Drakes, just outside of the sluice gate. Even that would have worked. But instead, for God knows what reason, they decide that, you know what? Bonfires? Who needs those? Just makes the whole thing really annoying. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I do damage to you. No Titanite chunk. Let's go. Not a single chunk off of that stingy little douchebag. Oh, go away. Where did you come from? Guy's hair is just twirling in the water. Right, so that's going to be a quit out, because that guy actually came from nowhere. I guess he might have come from back here. I'll pull him out and deal with him just in case that's who it was. Backstab. Huge. And no chunk. Classic. What is this? What? I don't think I've ever opened that wall before. Anything? Nothing. Nice. Okay, what's this? Oh, it's a Titanite chunk. That's cool. I will happily take that. Oh, there's... What? That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen that visual bug before. Oh, maybe it was a visual bug? I mean, there was at least a visual bug somewhere. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Zero dropped Titanite chunks just yet. Now there's ghosts down here. No, thank you. Please go away. Okay, well, you're just stuck in the corner, I guess. Cool. This is a real chest? This is a real chest. What's in here? Titanite chunk. Let's go. I know whatever that they killed me there. Doesn't really matter all that much. I'd like to get those souls back if possible. Because obviously using the souls that I already have for upgrades is better than, you know, acquiring new souls. This game needs to stop putting you at the top of Anne Orlando. You just need to stop dying. Come on. It's not that hard. Well, you're fighting Gwendolyn? Yeah, Gwendolyn. Just zig and zag. Come on. You can literally just hide behind a pillar when he does that. They don't go through. The big one goes through, but the small ones don't. Clearly not well enough. I don't know what to say here. Like I said, clearly you weren't hiding well enough. Titanite? Titanite? No Titanite. Okay, getting hit through the floor by a ghost. Love that. In fact, could not enjoy it more. There's like a really weird loading zone there or something. Because enemies keep on vanishing and then reappearing in that spot. No Titanite. What happened to the whole, like... These guys have a high drop... Okay. What happened to the whole these guys have a high drop rate? Because clearly the drop rate can't be that high. Can you go away? Oh my god, you're pulling up with the whole squad, bro. Interrupting the 1v1, pulling up with the whole squad. Can you get any more cringe? I don't know if you can. These ghosts are clearly masters of cringe. Get over here. Sit down. Give me your Titanite. No Titanite. How many of these guys have I farmed so far? And no Titanite still? Oh, that's some dudes. That's some dudes. Oh, you're stuck? Ain't no way you're stuck, man. What on earth is that? Oh, cool. Love that. Thank you very much. Well, you know what? I'm at +2 with this weapon. What I might do is I might run through to the boss, or clear my way to the boss, actually, because I do still want the Titanite chunks. And I might just go for it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Why do these ghosts have Monkey D. Luffy arms? Like, why do you have the elastic arms? Oh, lovely, I'm dead. There go all my souls. Because I got hit by a ghost through a wall and fell off. Yeah, still not a single worse enemy in the entire game than these stupid ghosts. Whoever thought it was a good idea to allow them to attack through walls was explicitly wrong. Like, it was actually just a wrong decision to allow them to hit through the walls. And to move through the walls and to do everything else that they do, because they're bad. Like, they're just poorly designed enemies. Like, giving them actually infinite range. Plus infinite stagger, plus oh wait, is this a better way down? I think this is a better way down. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't take quite as much fall damage doing that. Lovely. What? Come on, sit down. No Titanite. Come on. Come on out here. Come on out here, buddy. Come on. Let me mess you up. I'm gonna mess you up. Okay, well, that ghost needs to screw off. That's right, sit down. Still not a single Titanite chunk. I know that they can drop them, I don't know what the drop rate is. So I'm either getting incredibly unlucky or, oh, hi. You come here often? Ooh, that's another one. Let's not fight two at a time. Maybe I just run. Maybe I just run. Yeah, because they're going to stagger their attacks in such a way that I'm never going to be able to fight back. They're fast enough to do that. Oh, and look what it is. It's another floor ghost. Alright, I'm gonna eat a humanity, equip the Havel's gear, and we will see how this goes. Low-key, I kind of hate this boss as much as I hate Commander Gaius in Elden Ring. Not for the same reasons, mind you, but definitely a similar level of disdain. Oh, look, it's the undodgeable magic BS. Not technically undodgeable, but effectively so. And look, I'm just dead because I got unlucky and he did the wrong moves. How many times do you think that's gonna happen? Like, how many times in a row am I just gonna get bad RNG and get one tap for it? Much more than I like. Given the amount of times that I would like for that to happen is, believe it or not, 0. Because I don't like it when, you know, things are subjected to, RNG BS. It's not about whether I can do it or not. It's literally just about whether I get lucky and he starts with that attack or not. Oh my goodness. Please do not patronize me. Oh. Infinite attack range attack. Infinite attack range move. Infinite attack range move. Like, even my right to get to the boss to begin with is RNG because of this rule set. And the RNG is always bad. It's always bad. Always filled with these guys doing their infinite attack range moves. Am I dead? No. We're good. Can you not block my entire camera? Ooh. I fell. Alright, is he gonna do the funny move? He's probably gonna do the funny move. He didn't do the funny move. Okay. Oh yeah, significant damage increase. Significant damage increase. Even with this only at lightning +2. Why are you running away? Oh, so you can do your funny move. I see that we've entered the, wasting my time part of the fight. Where? Right there. How did that hit me? Okay, there's a third spawned. I say third, it's only two that are up right now, though. Yeah, I rolled right into that. Nope, that's still in range. Lovely. And that does 1 billion damage for 0 defensible reason. Okay, well, I don't have any more heals. Oh. Well, you're right here. Okay, yep, there we go. That was pretty close. If the first part of the fight goes better for me, and I get lucky enough to not have them do magic spam, then, it's probably possible. Like, I have the damage numbers for it now. I wonder, can I put on the main armor and take off the legs and no. But if I do... What about if I do this? Is this mid-roll? No. Slightly lighter. Still not mid-roll. And there I go off the edge. Keyboard and mouse camera be like. This is seriously over 50%. It is. Oh my, okay. Well, I don't need the shield anyway. This is not over... Excuse me? Oh my god, bro. Okay, well, I guess I actually just have to not wear a chest piece, the main armor piece, the body piece, the abdominal piece. If I want to mid-roll. Okay, I guess they just didn't care this time around. Sure. Yeah, so I'm thinking I might do, yeah, I might actually try the fight in mid-roll. And do what I can, just minimize the number of times that I get hit, so that I have more Estus later. But actually, though, I kind of think that the poison chug is probably still the best option. He starts with the funny attack. Let's go! Just might as well have just walked into the fight with, one less Estus. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know how I wasn't able to get away from that in time. The range on that is actually just global. Like... And I have to run all the way back down there. I have to do the entire run back again. Genuinely delusional to ship this out. The second half of this game is just, it's so bad. It's so bad. Congratulations. Oops, that's the wrong one. I want that one. Over there. Now watch him do it again. Yep, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Can we stop spamming that nonsense? And the next one is behind me? Yep, right there. Cool. I don't know why he's just doing so much damage to me. Honestly, if that first guy does the explosion, I should probably just reset. Right, I should probably just reset with a quit out if he ever does that move. Because that move consumes so much time. Like there's so much time there that I should be doing damage that I'm not able to. Which means that I'll basically permanently have at least 2 of them on me at all times. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, this fight is 100% devolved to literally just whether you get good RNG or not. How did you grab me? I was literally behind him. I was literally behind him. No shot he actually got me there. No shot that the hitbox is that bad. Yeah, so that's literally the same thing that happened the last time that I got this far. Well, not literally, but it's pretty similar. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I am back. And I'm so sick of the RNG. But at least this is most likely the hardest boss of the run here. This is most likely the hardest boss of the run. Yeah, this run should have never been anywhere near this long. The only reason why it is literally just because I like with between Four Kings and Nito, I've had the bad RNG of a lifetime. And like, okay, for Nito, I should have gotten the Divine Club earlier. I should have gotten that earlier. But like here, everything in this area is nothing except the RNG. Pure, simple BS RNG. The enemy placement in this area is also pretty abysmal. Like, there should never be the ghosts inside the walls. I genuinely don't know, like, whoever put them there, I have no clue what the thought process was. None at all. Of course, again, I'm going in with one less Estus. I don't know how I didn't take fall damage there. That's kind of crazy. Is it this way? No, it's not this way. There. Oh, it was that way. What? Okay. Maybe I reset. Considering it, for sure. Why did we decide... I know is the other thing also about this fight is like the particle effect and the animation for when one of these guys die is insane. Like, it blocks the entire screen. I'm just gonna tank this. Tank it at heal. Where's the next? Right there. Okay. He's doing the funny move. Still alive somehow. Okay. Sure. I guess we do that kind of damage now. Maybe. I got out in time. Lovely. Hit by both of those. I don't know how I got hit by that one, though. Nope, got hit through his back by the grab that's in front of him. Because that's how that attack works. We're good as long as that the 5th one, by the way. Because there's not 4 kings, there's 5 of them. And I just didn't press the dodge button. Well, okay, I say that there's 5 kings, there's actually an infinite number that can spawn. Yeah, I don't know why they did it like that. You'd think when, the name of the boss is 4 kings, that it would spawn a maximum of 4, right? But no, there's actually a theoretic... Here, I cannot be. There's hypothetically an infinite number of the kings that can spawn. Hello. All right. Once more. We should be able to have it soon. If he doesn't start with the funny move, we have a chance. My bloodstain shouldn't really tell anything about where he's starting, but just in case, I'll run towards it, and it actually did. Cool. He's doing the funny move. That's an Estus stolen away from me already. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just not allowed to do anything there. Yep, just input read me. Just input read me. Can you go away? There we go. Sometimes that attack does a reasonable amount of damage, and sometimes it just does, like, my entire health bar. And there really doesn't seem to be a pattern to it. No, okay. Okay. Because you have to have a grab that does infinite, like, that has infinite range on it, and also steals my humanity. Love it. Oh, again? It must be my birthday. Yeah, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Of course, there's ghosts all around. Oh, and yeah, here's something funny that the ghosts can do. They can come inside of here. Why? Who knows? I don't really care about dying here anyway because I wanted to go back up to Firelink. So that's fine. I might actually do a run without the main armor piece. See how mid-roll treats me. Like, I have the damage. I have the damage for it. The damage is not a problem. The problem is literally just whether I'm going to have, you know, some absolute nonsense thrown at me, or if the game decides to be reasonable. Like, if I get spammed by the grab, or if I get spammed by, you know, the AoE, or by the magic, then there's just nothing I can do. What I will say, is that I highly doubt that the devs tested anything at a base level. All of the testing was probably done with leveled up characters with like really solid gear. Which I mean, oh, oh my god, I'm getting, yep. I'm getting killed through the floor. Why? Who knows? Who knows? Enemies shouldn't be able to hit you if you can't hit them. I mean, enemies shouldn't be able to hit you through objects that you can't hit them through. Right, like, if I'm going against an enemy that just has a sword that's bigger than mine, you know, and I'm getting, I'm getting zoned because of it, like, that's one thing. You know, that's something that it's like, you know, whatever. Might suck, but, you know, there are solutions to that, such as forcing your way closer, such as getting a bigger sword. Right, there are solutions to it. I won't say that there's not a solution to that sort of predicament, because that's obviously false. But enemies being able to just, like, go through stuff, like fog walls. Like fog walls. Who allowed that? At the bare minimum, a fog wall should de-aggro everything that's on the other side. And if it doesn't de-aggro everything that's on the other side, then it should just remove them from the game. Like, if you're not going to make it so that, you know, the situations where the player is just not allowed to do something about a thing, like, if you're not going to deal with situations where the player isn't allowed to retaliate, then you should just make it be so that those situations can't exist to begin with. That's my 2 cents on it. Maybe it's a bad opinion. Maybe someone might disagree. But a game is only fun insofar as it allows the player to have agency. You know, even if you're setting things up to, like, I don't know why I came over here. This was a bad idea. Do I die from this? I do. Okay. Even if you're setting things up to, like, greatly stack odds against the player, right? Unless if it's like some kind of, for lack of a better term, an interactive cutscene where everything is scripted to happen in a very particular way, then the player should always have agency to change things. It's one thing if, you know, a player reaches a section in the game where it's like some kind of story event needs to happen. And for that story event, a certain thing needs to go a certain way. Like, for instance, in this game, the scripted death in Duke's Archives. Right, that's one thing. You know, sure, it's somewhere that the player technically doesn't have agency. However, it's done in a way to advance the game. Right. Versus something like enemies being able to hit you through a fog wall. Which you both can do nothing about, and also serves no purpose for progression. You know, or by the same token, like, the ghosts being able to, you know, just go through things, and you not being able to do anything about it. Like, and at the same time, it's an entirely separate sort of situation if, you have it set up so that, say, like, you have an area that you need to clear through, which has some kind of gimmick enemy in it, which is really difficult to go through. You know, that you maybe just, like, need to evade or something. But then, once you clear the area, you're given a tool that you can, like, use to fight back against that enemy. I think that's also fine. because it's not something that's just, there's no solution at all. It's a sort of thing where it's like you have to navigate your way through a difficult spot. And then once you get through there, things are set up so that you actually, you know, have the ability to progress quite nicely moving forwards. Dodge that. Let's go. I'm getting hit by this. Yeah. Why did that kill me? Why did that kill me? Like, did I take instability damage or something? What would have done instability to me? Why would I have had instability? I don't think there's a single reason why I should have had instability there. Like, I wasn't jumping. I wasn't out of stamina. I wasn't in an attack. I don't know why I took so much damage from that. I'm so glad that I found this particular shortcut down. Because it's safe, and it's really fast from the front, too. Now watch me get comboed through the fog wall, because the fog wall animation is ultra slow. Yeah, if that guy decided to attack instead of holding up his shield, I would have definitely got comboed there. Or at least, you know, taking a hit that drains like 50% of my HP. Which is equally as unforgivable. Yeah, basically my argument as to why this area sucks stems down to, if the game doesn't have an RNG system as an intentional, direct core mechanic, then RNG should never be an issue. Put out there, I'm not dealing with A, that time waste, and B, the damage I was about to take. Almost just ran off the side there. Alright, where are we spawning at? Where are we dropping? Right there. And he's throwing the thing at me, because of course he is. Because this game is, for some reason, subject to an incredible amount of RNG. My God, I shredded him. Okay, I don't know why I'm kicking. I literally got snapped over into his hand. How big is this hit detection? The answer is at least significantly larger than it has any right to ever be. Alright, I'll be there in a second. That being said, we've made it. Yeah, I'll be there in a moment. Okay, I healed and my heal just didn't go off. That being said, I do need to go now. So this is where I'll be calling it for now. I really wanted to end this today. I've not been enjoying this run particularly, but I just don't want to finish it. That being said, until next time.